How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris, Preddie Obe, hitting you with a quick walk and talk. Right now, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this Wiley situation. Everyone's getting a way too jumpy now. All of a sudden, everyone's like, we need to support Wiley, we need to support Wiley. Some of you guys was the downfall to Wiley. Let's keep it real. No, let's break it down. Let me keep it real. How much you lot used to troll? How much of you lot used to be like, shut up, rare, man's a pagan, man's a dickhead, he's dead, rare, come off the game now, rare. When Stormzy was going free stuff, no one didn't care. And he's been breaking it down for years. Yes, it is true that a lot of these corporations, a lot of the organizations that are benefiting so much of the urban culture, if you would like to call it the urban culture, benefiting so much of the rap game, benefiting so much of these young boys when they give them 360 deals, when they give them deals, when they throw 30 grand, 40 grand at them, in the sense of for them to buy their little chains and all that kind of stuff, but you don't understand what they are doing behind closed doors. And like Wiley said like, oh, he's got my MBE. This is probably true. He's got my plaques. He's got all my billboards and all these kind of things that I've been so-called getting and working hard for. They have received it. So sometimes we have to peep the game and not just looking at on the out service. And it's quite upsetting that there's a lot of the Jewish community coming out saying that he should be prosecuted, he should be this, he should be that. You ain't stepping up when it needs the time to be stepping up. When Black Lives Matter, I didn't see a lot of you shouting out and stepping up and saying, you know what, let's go back to the slave trade and let's give them back their money. Because we're still owed out. I know you got owed out and you got paid out for the Holocaust and everything, and you make sure that no one don't forget that. But it's funny that everyone wants us to forget slavery. It's funny that everyone wants us to forget racism. It's funny that everyone wants to forget that we are at the bottom of the food chain. Don't you ever get it twisted. And it's frustrating because we can't articulate in a way where you guys need to start understanding the reasons on why we're still in the position that we are in. If we do not understand it, then we're never going to move forward. And it's up to us as people, not just to jump on a bandwagon because it's a clickbait, not just jumping on something because you think it's a little bit of hype. If you genuinely believe that it is wrong, wrong is wrong and right is right. Like I say, I stand by my statement. I don't agree with Wiley saying that, you know, all Jewish and all Jewish people are racist and all the rest of it. No, but a lot of the corporations are run by Jewish people. Are we going to sugarcoat across that? That is just facts. If you do your research, if you do your history, we all know the game. We all know what's happening within our community. So Wiley's not wrong with what he's saying. He's just a little bit upset. And I hate the fact that they've got the Sky News reporter as a black man trying to tear him down, talking about you've got so many followers though and you can be promoting violence. There's no violence that was promoted. So let's not drive the narrative down a negative and aggressive way. He said what he had to say. He said it in a way where he felt like that's why it's freedom of speech. Now all of a sudden you're getting shut down for freedom of speech. But like we keep saying about Katie Hopkins and many other different people that are allowed to come out and say what they say. Allowed to come out and say and do what they need to do. But no one ain't saying nothing to Katie. No one ain't talking about Pierce right now. Pierce is one of those kind of people that come out and say things all the time. Katie Hopkins, all the time. Wiley, yes, he is one of those type of people, controversial. He does things for clickbait. He does things to just be like, do you know what, this is who I am. But there's an underlying message that I think we're missing. And it really hurts me as everybody, not just the black community, not just the white community, not just the Asian community, not just the Jewish community. I hate the fact that everybody's trying to make it look like a racist card that Wiley has thrown. He's thrown a racist card in the sense of how he feels about one particular person. Yeah, he's wrong. He shouldn't have said about the Jewish community and he's apologized for that. But you cannot say that he can't say and he can't feel the way he feels when he's getting robbed for 4.something million. When he's not allowed to have his his MBE trophy. When he's not allowed to have his plaques. Where are all these plaques going from? Where are all these streams going from? So when we're sitting there talking about, get me Bossy, where did that stream go? Who got most of that money? Which was the record labels. And we need to understand and the reasons why we need to develop, the reasons why we need to get out there within our community and support the local businesses. But no, we just want to get signed by Sony. We want to get signed by all these big damn corporations. We want to be on BBC and One Extra. So don't complain when they come biting you on the bum. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? No, I understand the game. I talked about the music industry. Understand the game before you step into it. You want to be quick to sign on the dotted line. Remember, when you're signing on the dotted line, you're signing your life away. You're signing your soul. You're signing your rights. You're signing your understanding of what you believe in. Because as soon as you start to realize that you can't change nothing and you can't do nothing, that's when it becomes scary. So don't ever think sometimes when I've been speaking out about the government and all the rest of it, yes, it can get scary in the fact of I can get shut down. But you know what? I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. And I'm not going to be sort of like swayed, or I'm not going to be able for anybody to tell me what I need to do. You've got that black doctor that came out just the other day talking about sort of like the COVID. They've shut her video down. She's probably going to get sacked. Wiley's underneath investigation. Katie Hopkins is still running around. Piers Morgan's still chatting shit in the morning. Excuse my language. Just got to keep it real. So what are we doing right now? Don't be talking about let's back Wiley, because now they're not allowed him on social media platforms. They're not allowing him on any other platform, but no one didn't care before. No one wasn't standing up before. So don't be sitting there about petitions and stuff like that now if you wasn't being counted. And these are the kind of things now all you pages want to jump on clickbait and rare. No, Riley's real. No, Wiley just spoke his truth. Wiley just spoke his experience. And sometimes if you're getting to a stage now where you can't actually speak your mind and speak your experience, like I said, the only thing that he done wrong is he came at everyone, which he apologized for that. But he should be coming at that individual and that character. And if he is saying that majority of us do that all the time, you know, no one's there. Like when you're in a relationship, how much girls say it all the time? I was with a black guy and he cheated. Okay, not all black guys cheated, but you stereotyped us. So okay, he shouldn't have probably stereotyped like that, but it's the same thing, you know, no one's there. Muslim people will blow something up, all Muslims are terrorists. Come on, that's a stereotype. So think about it, use your mind. A lot of us are not using our mind, and you're quick to judge and you're quick to look at people and be like, oh, they're wrong. Stop pointing the finger because you're just pointing free back at yourself. Think about it. Myself, Preddie Obe, quick walk and talk.